He wasn't born into a palace or destined for a throne. Samora Machel was born into a Mozambique, where the people toiled on land they couldn't own, where colonial rule had stolen their dignity and sealed their future. But for some, injustice isn't a fact of life to be accepted. It's a call to action. For Samora, it was the start of a revolution. Originally trained as a nurse, Samora Machel knew suffering intimately. He didn't learn about it from textbooks. He saw it etched on the faces of his people every single day. He understood the pain of a nation held captive by Portuguese colonial rule, its resources plundered and its people exploited. He saw that bandages could only do so much when the entire system was the wound. Believing that freedom without justice was just another word for oppression, he made a life-altering choice. He joined the liberation movement, Frelimo, and traded his nurse's uniform for a soldier's resolve. The fight was long, brutal, and demanded immense sacrifice, but fueled by an unshakable belief in a free Mozambique. Machel and his comrades fought on. They built a movement grounded in unity, discipline, and a shared vision for the future. Their struggle was not just to raise a new flag, but to raise a new consciousness. Finally, after years of armed resistance, their day of triumph arrived. In 1975, Mozambique claimed its independence, and the man who had fought so fiercely for it, Samora Machel, became its first president. But for Machel, this was not the finish line, it was the starting block. Independence meant nothing if it didn't improve the lives of the people who had sacrificed everything for it. His mission was clear: build a nation where everyone mattered. He launched massive campaigns for education, declaring war on illiteracy so that his people could read their own destiny. He revolutionized healthcare, ensuring that access to a doctor wasn't a privilege for the rich but a right for all. He championed equality and social justice, insisting that the wealth of the nation must belong to its people, not to foreign corporations or a new, powerful elite. He envisioned a Mozambique free not only from colonial masters, but from the chains of poverty and ignorance. Samora Machel was a leader of incredible conviction. He was bold, charismatic, and completely uncompromising in his principles. He stared down corruption wherever he found it, challenged the divisions of tribalism that threatened to tear his young nation apart, and fiercely resisted any form of foreign interference. He believed that Africa had to stand tall on its own 2 feet and build a future that served its own people first. His powerful speeches inspired a new sense of pride, discipline, and national identity among most. He taught them that being a citizen was not a passive role, but an active duty to build a better country for the next generation. His leadership wasn't just about policies, it was about changing mindsets. He famously declared, "The rich man's dog gets more in the way of vaccination, medicine, and medical care than do the workers upon whom the rich man's wealth is built." It was this raw, unfiltered truth that defined his presidency. He was unafraid to make powerful enemies because he was dedicated to his most important allies, the ordinary people of Mozambique. Tragically, his time was cut short. His life ended in a mysterious plane crash, a loss that shook the entire continent. But you cannot kill an idea. Samora Machel's legacy is not confined to the history books. It lives on in the spirit of liberation across Africa and the world. He taught us a profound lesson. True liberation isn't just about kicking out the colonizers. It's the much harder, much more important work of building a just and equitable society where every single citizen has a voice, a stake, and a future. His message echoes through the decades, as relevant today as it was then. Freedom must always serve the people. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of Africa's great liberator. Let us know in the comments who we should feature next. Follow us for more.